Hello, Leo. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Leo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It's totally free, doesn't cost you anything. If there's anything you want me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Okay. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Leo, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And we start with a 9 of Swords. To me, this is us kind of ready, ready to wake up. That there's something, I almost feel like something is kind of pending. I feel like there's some anxiety that's building in you that was, I feel like now is being released. Let's put this into some context, okay? Because this is kind of, this to me feels like it's been very hard for you to hold something in. Let's see, we got a four of Cups here. We've got the Magician energy. Okay. I feel like you kind of have a surprise for everyone, Four of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. And the Court cards here. I almost feel like you've been trying to, like you've had a secret and you can't wait to tell people, but you've been holding it in. It's starting to hurt. You're holding it in so long. And I don't know if it has something to do with, with buying a home, perhaps, or starting a business, or something's being revealed that is part of this earth energy that we've got. And I think it's really going to surprise everyone. It's almost like people were kind of looking at you a certain way. They thought they kind of knew who you were, and then you're revealing yourself. Let's see what else we've got. Hanged Man, yeah. 7 of Pentacles, and a Princess of Swords, and a 6 of Cups. This is something, to me it feels like something physical, financial probably. And it seems like this is the revelation of it. It's almost like you have some really, really good news, and you're just waiting for that like delicious moment to reveal it. Let's select the mystery card. A bonus card, confirmation card. This is going to be one random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot, and we're just going to set it down right over here. We're going to put Alien Simon Mork Ripley right there on top. And we're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together and it will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. If at any point during the show you feel like you know what that card is, I want you to put your prediction down in the comments. All right, let's do it together. Let's make it a group exercise in intuition. All right, let's look around. We've got we've got these 2 major arcana cards, and these are fun because it feels to me like this is your true self, this Magician energy. And this is what we want to reveal. We can't wait to show everybody. But over here with the Hanged Man, we're kind of keeping ourselves under wraps. It's like, what it reminds me of is Andy Bernard in The Office. You watch that show? Where he I don't know, David Wallace bought the company and was going to make Andy the manager again. And Andy was so excited that he was going to be the boss, right? That he was in charge of all of this stuff. And he was like back on top, because he'd fallen pretty far in that show. And he was going to be back on top. And he couldn't wait to tell all of the other people in the office. But he was waiting for that delicious moment. He was waiting for the right time where he could throw off his rags and make the announcement. Show everybody, right? Break the news. Yeah. So to me, it kind of feels like there's that Hanged Man, which is just kind of trying to keep everything kind of on the down low, maintaining this persona, but then underneath we've got this Magician. We really want to reveal our true self. I wonder. Let's see. We don't have any fire energy. We've got water, and we've got some water here. We've got some air. We've got some earth. So we don't have that fire, and I think the fire is what we're really itching to present. But what I'm kind of feeling is that you have a lot of success coming your way. I think that you're going to be on top, that you're going to be at the height of your success. I think it's like financial abundance, something like this, or maybe buying a house, or something. There's some sort of a success that you are very excited about, that you're very eager to share. And I think at the right moment, you're going to reveal it. Like, you want everybody to know. You want to tell your friends or your family or your loved ones and whatever. Maybe it's something that you want to tell, like, your coworkers or your job, that, hey, I've got this amazing opportunity. I got to quit, But to me, it feels more like you're coming into this kind of maturity in your life, that you really are creating this success for yourself, and you want to share it with others. It's not like one of these things where you just want to make a display of it and you just want to say, hey, look at me, but there is part of that, And with this Magician card underneath everything, I wonder if you are like an entertainer, if you are some sort of a public figure, or if you have some sort of celebrity now, and it's like you can't wait to go to your family or go to your friends or go to your hometown or go to your high school reunion, and it kind of has that vibe of, hey, look at me now, in a good way. It's not, to me, it doesn't feel arrogant. It feels proud. Yeah. It feels like you've come a long way, and you deserve to enjoy all the fruits of this. You deserve to be proud of yourself. Yeah. Because I think there was a lot, you've come a long way. Like I said, we have that Hanged Man. And I don't think the Hanged Man is us just kind of, it's like we're pretending to be poor, and then we get around our friends and we suddenly say, aha, look at me, I'm rich. It's not like a Dave Chappelle show episode or something. I feel like you have had a lot of trouble, a lot of pain in your life. We've got this Prince of Cups in the background here. A lot of struggles. I think that you've had an emotional time. I think that it's kind of like you've had a year of stress. You've had a year of maybe loss. You've had a year of hardship. And then I think when we switch over here now with the Prince of Pentacles, I think you're having a year of success, hopefully many, many more years. But I feel like it's such a big difference, such a big contrast between kind of last year and the way this year is going to go. Yeah. And the Five of Pentacles at the top of the path of the Dove, that's kind of reaffirming that there was some difficulties, okay? And we even have a Seven of Pentacles in the position of the environment. So I think a lot of struggles, a lot of emotional stuff, a lot of financial, physical stuff going on. Maybe there was an injury or an illness. Maybe there was a loss. But I feel like all of that is changing. So we've got a 4 and a 5. The 4 and the 5 is kind of the process of change. That this past year that was difficult, now things are changing. Now it's kind of like stuff starting to align more, and you're taking advantage of that. You're working in harmony with the universe. You're not forcing change. You're not resisting change. It's kind of like you suffered for the last year, and okay, it sucked. It's like you didn't complain though. You kept doing what you were doing. You tried to make the best of things. You tried to, I think you always tried to be cheerful. You always try to be upbeat and positive, even when I feel like you were going through a very rough time. And I think you just kind of, you accepted that as part of life, something that you have to kind of adapt to and try to be in harmony with, work to alleviate the suffering and to improve your situation. You know, you never lost sight of your purpose. Yeah. And now it really is time for you to kind of show the world, you know, to surprise your friends and family and say, hey, I'm back. You know, things are getting better, and I'm kind of, in some ways it's like, I feel like I'm on top of the world now. But there's still, part of you is still who you were before. Part of you is still this Hanged Man and this Prince of Cups, because you know that things can change at any moment. Right? So we've got these two major arcana cards. One, all positive, magic, everything is perfect. It's just, this kind of is a little bit of that arrogance. And then this is saying, this is the optimist, this is the pessimist. Yeah. This is the card that says things are going to be terrible. Something bad is always going to happen. This is the card that says, I can do anything, I'm invincible, nothing can touch me. Right? We need a balance between the two, and I think that's why these are at the bottom of each of the respective paths in our spread here today. The Four of Cups, I think, is us trying to keep things on ice. I almost feel like there's a reluctance to celebrate. There's a reluctance to make the announcement. It's like you're doing stuff. You're making moves. You know. I think there is a lot of fire in the reading here, but it's concealed. Yeah, because of this builder, there are a lot of things you're working on. You've got a lot of stuff going on. You're building an empire, building success, building a future. It's kind of like you don't want to announce it yet. You don't want to reveal all this fire until you kind of start to see that it's going to stick around, something that's long-lasting, right? And maybe it's because it's only been for the last few months, or maybe it was a year or so, that things started really getting a lot better. And it's kind of like you don't want to jinx it by telling everybody, because it's like, well, as soon as you tell your family, then something's going to happen, you know? So we just try to keep it to ourselves in a way, or just to our close people, until you continue to build something that is, you can be confident that it's sticking around. Yeah. And I wonder if it is something in entertainment, something in something creative, artistic. I feel like music, or maybe even something with a stage, something could be show business, right? Something along those lines, perhaps. What's the connection with peppermint with you? There's a spirit showed me those little peppermint candies, the white ones with the red stripes, or maybe they're red with white stripes, I don't know. Those little peppermint candies. There's some connection with that. I also feel like this has something to do with a house or a home or a building of some kind. Maybe you're trying to build a house, and maybe you want to tell your friends and family, hey, I've made it, I'm going to buy a house, I'm going to do all these things, but you're going to wait until you actually have the keys. Wait till you actually have it before you're kind of revealing all of this thing. Because I feel like everybody's going to be very surprised. Yeah. I don't think you were surprised. I think you always knew, because I feel like you've endured the hardships, but you never lost faith in yourself. You've always known that you're going to come out of this, that this is a temporary low, temporary difficulties, and our trajectory is going to start to improve. It's going to start to look a lot better real soon. And now it is. Yeah, now it is. We're going to move to the path of the serpent. As I do this, I'd like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Totally free. Doesn't cost you anything. And it helps out the channel, and I really do appreciate that. All right. So the Hanged Man. We talked about the Hanged Man. That, to me, is this kind of accepting the way things are, right? Accepting that this is just, these are the things that you have to endure. You're paying your dues in a way with this card. Yeah. I feel like there is an older, well, have both of your parents passed? Because I feel that there is two people, older male energy, older female energy. They seem like they're together. They seem like they have both passed. I think they have been passed for a while. But I feel like they're still with you. I feel like they really do approve. I feel like they are very proud of you. And I feel like they want you to know that. I kind of, I'm seeing them just kind of like clapping and just like with that, proud kind of energy, that parental, proud parent energy, I think they are still with you. Now, these details aren't meant for everyone. If that's not meant for you, leave it for the next person, okay? But I feel like that's a validation and maybe a synchronicity for someone out there. Even if it's just one person, I'm gonna say these things as I receive them, okay? It feels very good. It feels like they are super, super proud of what you're doing, right? I like that. They seem like very, I think they were very supportive and still are very, very supportive of you. Now, the Hanged Man, like I said, this is kind of that, the paying of the dues. This is kind of the energy that just is not okay with suffering. It's not, we don't like it. I feel like maybe you even had your own near-death experience, right? Well, I don't know if you would call it that. I feel like when you were younger, you were very ill, like really like on death's door, I feel like you overcame that, and here you are. And I feel like that has given you this feeling that there's nothing I can't. It's like you've been through the worst already, that nothing can really faze you. You don't like it. You're going to try to avoid it. You're going to do everything you can to alleviate suffering for yourself, for your loved ones. But you know that you can handle it because you've already been through the worst, right? Anyway, the Seven of Pentacles here. It's a card called Failure, And I think what this is waiting for all of this building, all of this effort, waiting for the house to finally, to get the keys, right? Keeping things in the dark until they are solid, until they are as relatively stable, right? As sure as they can be. Because it's not the absence of work or progress. It's just progress that's kind of done in the darkness, right? It's working. It's working under the cover of darkness. And maybe you have been working the night shift or something. Maybe you've been moonlighting. Maybe this is the idea that nobody really knew this about you, but you've been working on this side project like after hours that now is really blown up, right? Turning into something absolutely amazing and abundant and successful. It's thriving now. And so it's just, yeah, I feel those two older people that they're in tears. They're so proud. Yeah. It's almost time to shine the light on this thing and let people see it. Let people see what you've built. And I think they're going to be blown away. I really do. The next card now is, we've got a lot of these court cards here. I wonder if there is still, I think the parents have passed, but I feel like you still have, family, brothers, sisters, that sort of thing. And I think there might be one particular family member that you cannot wait to tell. And it's that person that even when you tell them, they're going to be like, nah. They're not going to believe it until you invite them over and show them. And even then, they're going to be like, nah, you're renting. Or, you know what I mean? You have to show them the paperwork that says, no, like, I've done this, They're like the ultimate kind of disbeliever in your life. And I don't know if it's because I don't know. I don't know why that is. I kind of feel as if because of the life that you've led, that you went a different path than everybody else. And so I feel like this particular person, I don't know if it's maybe an older sibling, something, the disbeliever, right? If they kind of look at your life as you kind of, you went in a direction that they never understood, right? And so they have this kind of preconceived opinion about you. And I feel like there is part of you that wants to kind of show them, hey, you know, you may thought I wasn't going to ever amount to anything, but look, you know. So I feel there's a little bit of that going on. But I like the Six of Cups at the end. That to me is beautiful. That is you living in harmony with the process of change. That you've pushed when you needed to push. You've yielded when you've needed to yield. You've asserted yourself with this magician. You've also just silently suffered when that was, you know, what was written in the stars. And you've learned how to live in harmony with the ebb and flow of the universe. And if we understand the process of change, then we can harmonize ourselves with that process of change. And then we're kind of co-creators with the universe. We're partners with Spirit. So we can kind of nudge things in our direction. And I think you're learning that. And that's why I think you're getting a lot of this success, a lot of this abundance, and this prosperity now. The important thing is to keep it. Stay in harmony. Don't go too far magician. Don't go too far hanged man. Let's stay in harmony. This is also the card that talks about the coming together of people, the loved ones, you know. This is saying, invite everybody over to your new house, you know. Let them see what you've built for yourself, but also be generous, you know, be humble and share and give of yourself to others. Let's look at the mystery card, though. I'm curious. This is going to be the fire revealed, right? This is going to be that delicious moment where your fire energy is no longer, you know, something under, I think, the sun card for this mystery card, or some of fire energy, maybe a Six of Wands. Six of Wands or the sun. Either way, we've got that solar energy in it, you know. If you have a prediction, put it down in the comments. Let's see what we have. Oh, Nine of Pentacles. Well, that's even better. Even better. Maybe we don't need the fire energy. Maybe the absence of the fire energy is that humbleness. Not needing to make a display of your success. You still want to, you know, there's still that urge to do that, magician underneath the surface. But we're not doing it. We're not making that big, arrogant display of things. But you are living your best life. You are building this, and this, I think now, the light is on there. See, we had this card of the success, but we're not ready to shine a light on it yet because we're trying to make sure it's something that's going to be steady. Well, this is steady. This is bright. The sun is shining. You've got your pets, your plants, your people. This is really a great confirmation. We're still humble, but we're also enjoying the fruits of our labor. And this card, too, Little Secret's got that snail down there saying, slow down. Enjoy what you've created for yourself. If you are buying a house or building a house, live in that house. Enjoy that house. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Enjoy the abundance that you're creating. And share it. Open your home to your loved ones. Yeah. Very, very good. I love this. Very strong. We're going to do an extended reading, too. If you want to stick around, click on the link that should be up here. If not, there's one down in the video description. New readings for Leo every Tuesday and Saturday. This is a bonus reading just for you. Yeah. I'm here every day. You can come back, see me again tomorrow. You don't have to wait for Tuesday or Saturday. Okay. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment for me. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. Okay. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you, and we're all in this together.